What a way to kick off the new trading week, the first snowstorm of 2017 in the books here in New York City. And I'm here at the New York Stock Exchange, ready to tell you all about what happened to start the week. But before we get into those details, here comes the mandatory intro. It's 4 o'clock. The markets, they're ready to close right behind me here at the New York Stock Exchange. Traders ready to run to the train station on these icy sidewalks. And I'm ready to partake in an important after-work ritual. Ladies and gentlemen, it's happy hour. Now, U.S. stocks, they're mostly lower this Monday afternoon, pulling back from record levels as investors prepare for the start of yet another earnings season. Now, after all three major indices posted new all-time intraday highs on Friday, with the Dow Jones coming within a third of a point of hitting the pivotal 20,000 mark, today's trading session lacks major economic data and earnings, which has kept investors cautious ahead of this new upcoming earnings season. Now, what has moved the markets today is U.S. oil prices dropping more than 2.5% intraday, $52.60 a barrel, this amid continued U.S. production concerns. Meanwhile, Boston Fed President Eric Rosengren making the headlines today after saying the U.S. central bank should indeed step up its pace of interest rate increases from the once-a-year pattern it has chased since 2015, warning of inflation risk if it does not. And with the sterling pound, the British pound, in the red, amid talks of Britain drastically reworking trade ties with the European Union following Brexit, then you have yourself a session right behind me with this, for the most part, the stocks for the most part seesawing up and down, approaching the closing bell, mostly on the downside. Let's take a look now to see how the markets are shaping up to close out the first trading session of the new week. And we will talk corporations today because we had a biotech boom. Ariad Pharmaceuticals spiking more than 70% intraday after announcing it's being taken over by pharmaceutical giant Takeda. And with that, kick back, relax, and we had to have one sports note from this past weekend. We here in New York City, we love our sports teams. And I may be a New York Jets fan, but as I've gotten older, I've at least learned to cheer on other New York teams when mine are not doing so well. And yesterday, the New York Football Giants eliminated from the NFL playoffs after the Green Bay Packers beat them up pretty bad. Why am I a little sad, a little upset? Not really upset, more sad. Well, when a New York City team does well, so does the city. More attention, more money, happier New Yorkers, that's very important, and something that helps everyday New Yorkers forget about the rise and grind of our daily lives, a little escape. And also, in New York, who doesn't love a parade? Either way, good try. You did better than my Jets this season. Let's all give it a go next year. JETS, New York City. From Modern Wall Street, I'm James Sweeney.